everyone. I'm Victoria Hanchell, and guess what we're gearing up for? Christmas for the City 2021. It is almost here. We are so excited. Now, for all of our volunteers, you will see me that night, but want to make sure that we have a few little details to cover in advance. So, as you just saw and what you see now, this is the side entrance that we will expect all volunteers to enter through. If you so happen to come through the main entrance, the front entrance right there, that will be fine, but we would prefer if you enter in through the Marshall Street entrance. Once again, the main entrance is okay, but we would prefer for our volunteers to enter through the Marshall Street entrance. When you enter, right here we will have our health check, where you will receive a green wristband notifying us that you have submitted your vaccination card. You can bring that with you. You can show it to them on your phone if it's a digital copy, and that will let us know that you've been vaccinated. Also, please be sure to bring a mask. We do want to wear our masks throughout the building. This is a citywide event, and we want to all be sure that we adhere to health protocols. Now, after you receive your green wristband, you're going to enter in right here through Winston 1C. For those that have volunteered in the past, I know it's a little different, as is everything right now in COVID. We're typically downstairs, but this year you're going to enter in through Winston 1C. You will see me or a member of my team, and you will enter in here. We'll make sure that we have your name down, you have your assignment, and then we will take you through where you are to be placed for that evening here in Christmas for the City. Once you enter in, we will have you go through, and we will have our hospitality suite. Once again, as I said, things are a little different this year. In the past, we used to feed you well and have a full belly. Now, we'll have some potato chips. But we'll have some light refreshments in our hospitality suite. We'll have some water, some different things just to simply refresh yourself. You will come all the way through our hospitality suite. Once again, you'll enter in through the Marshall Street side. This is our volunteer area. Once you are finished with your shift, you will return here to Winston 1, and you will return the lanyard that you would have received upon check-in. So once again, we'll see you at the beginning of your shift. Be sure to try to arrive about 30 minutes in advance so we can make sure you're here. And then at the end of your shift, you will return here to Winston 1 so we can thank you for participating. Hi. Just one of the many staff members you'll see around here at the Benton. So, be sure to make sure you have signed up online. You come ready with some comfortable shoes. Wear something a little festive. It's Christmas time. It's our job to make sure that everyone has that festive feel throughout, because so many people have experienced so much loss. So it is our job as volunteers to make sure we have the joy. We exude the joy of Christ. We exude the joy for the city. It's Christmas for the city. Now, let's go through some other key areas here. Once again, the Winston check-in for volunteers, hospitality suite with very light refreshments, so make your reservations for another restaurant. Here we have the main entrance of the Benton. We will have healthcare protocols in place. We will have greeters here, so if you're a greeter, we'll have you here as well. You will come through, you will walk down. We will have the upper level and the lower level again this year. I'm going to be reading from my phone the map, so let's walk on down. So as you see here, this is the main hallway of the Benton. We are on the upper level at this time. We're walking down the hallway. And let's look at the first room, Winston 1, our health room, our health space where we'll have nonprofits, different groups catering to any healthcare needs, information as well. We will also have COVID testing on site where anyone from the public can participate in. So this is our health room space. Down here, because of COVID regulations and to maintain a healthy space, at this point, our guests can either opt to immediately go downstairs or they can come down the hallway, walk this way. So all the directional flow will be in the same direction. So we're going to choose to go straight. We have here restrooms. In Winston 2, this is our art gallery and reflection space. So you will see various pieces here. This is always just a peaceful area of beautiful artwork by some of those persons in our city. Our next area here in Winston 3 is called the living room area. In the living room, this is our prayer room. Now, one thing about Christmas for the City, we bathe this event in prayer. So we'll have intercessors walking throughout Christmas for the City, but this is a primary holding room for intercessors. If you have someone that's in the need of prayer, you see them emotional, please, 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 you can even stop by yourself if you want to. Have a little talk with Jesus. And right here we'll have intercessors praying for the event, throughout the event, and for all of our guests. Once again, Winston 3, the living room. We're staying on this same side. This is our directional flow. And here we have this hallway, which may seem like a nebulous piece, but it's actually an entrance to Salem 1A and Salem B. In this area, you have what's called the Unity Theater. This is where you'll have various performing arts that will enter in through Salem 1A, exit through door B. That is the Unity Theater. We're going to stay in the directional flow. And this here is what we call our room for our young folks. There's a lot of activities in here for teens, the teen hangout. You know, parents, we're not allowed for that. They think we're lame. But the teenagers right there, they have a special space. That's in Salem too. Well, that's what my kids tell me. Mommy, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. Down here at the far end, all the way down, that is the snowball dance. That is a special room that is RSVP only for those with special needs, and we have a wonderful community with that. You can read more information about that particular room on our website. So we're here, we're at the end of the concourse. We will have to loop around, and let's go back the other way. Shh, we're gonna sneak downstairs. So once again, we are so ecstatic that you have saw fit to come out and volunteer. Some of you, you'll be with us all day, some for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Any portion of the day you can give to us, we are extremely grateful. You're not just giving to us, you're giving to the Lord. You're serving and lending to those of the city. So please be sure to have your hands, heart, and your feet ready to work. We are now in the lower level. And one thing that I wanted to point out down here, these doors will not be entrance doors. These will be exit doors. We would like everyone to depart using these doors facing Cherry Street. So these will be our directional walking. It will not be anything for the primary public right here on this side. What we have here is the North Pole Village. All this side is our North Pole Village with everything for the small children. This is always a big hit. So if you are volunteering North Pole Village, this is your area right here. I'm gonna cut across. Okay, I'm on the other side now. Our North Pole Village. And then we're gonna come down here, down the ramp. This is always a primary area. Look, they have cookies. This is our main stage area, and this is where we'll have most of the performing arts right here in the main stage, Piedmont 4. So we wanted to briefly go over everything, North Pole Village, main stage. And we will have directional arrows on the ground, inside, lower level and upper level, to make sure we're walking on the same side. If you have any questions, you can always come to Volunteer Central. I will be there. A member of the team will be there. The executive team will be there. I want to thank Chuck, Liz, Jonathan, everyone for putting this together. But most of all, thank you for volunteering in advance at Christmas for the City 2021. And don't forget to